Welcome to today's Research Business Daily Report, where we want to share Insight Consulting's Thinking Person's Guide to Reconstituting and Re-Energizing Surveys. RBDR is sponsored today and this week by Research Now, recognized industry thought leaders for online sample, unique methodologies, quality deliverables, and effective use of technology. Katia, Pallini, Research Innovation Manager for Insites Consulting, blogged one of the most thoughtful and I thought educational pieces that I have read in a long while. It's called 4 Tips on How to Make Surveys Thrive Again in 2015. She set down her marker declaring at the start, quote, "If our industry continues approaching surveys the way it's done today, the days of survey research will soon be over," end of quote. Making her point about how surveys need to change, Pallini shared her recent conversation with a global brand CMI manager who told her that 80% of that manager's research budget goes to surveys and trackers, and those are simply not delivering him or her insights or actionability. That manager's mission by 2018 is to reverse that 80-20 ratio, and Pallini projects that determination will dominate the industry in coming years, even with other research executives. She offered 4 detailed methods of reworking recurring static non-actionable surveys that chow down, she said, immense budgets. Pallini said revitalized research can generate good and fast enough, as well as cheaper tools in the mode of Google consumer surveys, or alternatively, turn out sufficiently rapid and insightful and actionable results. Pallini wrote next that research providers, quote, should either start automating or disrupting. She continued they should be creating value through standardized products at a lower cost or by thinking differently. Then she presented 4 ways of formulating such research end products. First, get seriously critical about the questions that you ask. Weed out those that are unnecessary. Put your heart and soul into those that will produce data that you can act upon. Be as certain as possible that consumers will be able to give you accurate, thoughtful answers. And trash questions that require looking back in time. And here's another no-brainer: manufacture clear questions. Pallini's second recommendation called for capturing context just about whenever you ask a query. She wrote that research fails to cope with the complexity of consumer behavior, and it is triggered, she maintained, by context or occasion, plus habits, moods, and emotions. And so she observed that context is often a better predictor of consumer behavior and individual characteristics, making it essential that we in research effectively measure consumers' contextual backgrounds and impressions of the implicit thinking that drives consumers. Smart tools, she said, can empower those goals. Next, she claimed that context has special influence on purchase decisions, so consumers should be screened to quote-unquote prove that they are in a brand's required context before a question is asked of them. Implicit measurement tools can put consumers under time pressure to filter out over-rationalizations, while ideation capabilities can allow consumers to brainstorm and to shape ideas. How does a researcher promote actionability into survey results? Well, Pallini said that brands and researchers are too often, quote, obsessed with the discovery of insights and forget to leverage previous insights that might matter. So even if an insight served as a springboard in the past for a new product or a concept, we tend to forget to look back and check whether the innovation truly reflects the insights that it claims to embrace. Continuing her new philosophies, Pallini said qualitative has an afterlife, and that has to be continually looked back upon. Quote, consumers are valuable consultants, and we can benefit from allowing them to go further in their collaboration with a brand. Insights Consulting is allowing respondents to access their survey participation with contextual tasks and challenges in their survey afterlife. These include corresponding with other respondents and the researchers involved in the study. And in closing, Pallini shared the idea of a consumer Consulting Board. This is an online research community that blurs the line, she said, between qualitative and quantitative. And she said it is already discovering consumers, it is detecting insights, it is developing innovations, it's strengthening brand power, optimizing market strategy, and improving the customer experience. I think this is a very valuable, in fact, for some of you, it is a must-read. So we are linking to it. Take advantage of it, download it, read it, and share it with others. That is your Research Business Daily Report. We've been sponsored by Research Now. Recognize industry thought leaders for online sample, unique methodologies, quality deliverables, and effective use of technology. We invite you to visit http://bit/do.researchnow, where you can find out more information about its panels and its innovative digital data collection. We hope you have a great research day, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.